Unlike plenty other European capitals, Bucharest does not boast of millenniums-long history. The first historical reference to the city under the name of Bucharest dates back to the Middle Ages. The story goes, however, that Bucharest was founded several centuries earlier by a controversial and rather legendary character named Bucur, from where the name of the city is said to derive. What is certain is that the area now on which Bucharest stretches has been inhabited since ancient times. Lipscan Street, which now delineates the historical quarter of Bucharest, was back then the main thoroughfare crossing the center of the old city. Jewish communities on what would later become Romanian territory were tested as early as the 2nd century AD, at a time when the Roman Empire had established its rule over Asia. The earliest Jews, most likely Sephardi, present in Wallachia, were first attested in the 16th century, living in Bucharest. During the Middle Ages, times of persecution alternated with times of peace, but during modern times Jews were not recognized as citizens in the first constitution, and they were often persecuted.
Mauriciu Blanc, the co-founder of the Marmorosch Blanc Bank, was a Sephard Jew born in January 1848. He was a young, ambitious boy who went in his teenagehood in Vienna in order to study. When he returned, Mr. Marmorosch invited him to work for his little trade business. Together they managed to turn a small shop into one of the most influential banks in Romania in the 19th and 20th century. On January 1st, 1874, Marmorosch Bank officially opens in the city center of 19th century Bucharest. At start, it was a small credit institution which was working under the supervision of Isaac Leobel from Vienna. Important to notice that its first building was in the heart of the Jewish Romanian center. When the bank got bigger and needed more staff, Mauriciu moved it in a bigger building in the street Doamnei. The building was designed by architect Petra Antonescu. Its architecture was stunning because it was mixing more architectural styles. It had Gothic and Byzantine designs on the outside, and on the inside the palace was decorated in the Art Nouveau and Art Deco styles. It contained pictures from different important Romanian artists at that time. The bank had a really influential role in the context of social and national unrest of Romania. It managed to support the Romanian government in time of need. Furthermore, it financed important infrastructural projects that modernized Romania, a country which was dominated by a rural society. Its first major involvement was in the independence war in 1877. The bank aided the government with money in order to equip the Romanian military. Without that money, Romania may have lost the war and the history of the country would have been changed drastically. In the context of infrastructure, Mauriciu financed the building of 3 major railways, Buzău-Mărășești, Dorohoi-Iași, and Vâlcea-Câineni. The railways played a major economical role because it allowed Romania to export and import more.
At the beginning of the 20th century, Romania was in the middle of an economic crisis. The income was extremely lowered and the government was in desperate need of money. Mauriciu talked with the international economic organizations and granted a loan of 5 million lei to the government. This helped Romania get back on course.